Welcome to Ifeala Ministry. Welcome to all my beautiful people. How are you doing today? It is clear with Ifeala's light upon our world, upon each and every one. We will continue to keeping on in favor of the light that carry you and myself. ALLAFIA. What we're going to be talking about today in Ifeala Ministry is energy. We're going to be talking about energy. What energy am I talking about? I'm talking about Ifeala from the aspect of energy that gives everything on this space life. And that brings forth this question. What is the energy speaking to you and myself? What is the energy? What is the energy speaking to you and myself? The number one energy. Black is the number one energy. Right, I am not particularly referring to black in this sentence as in color spectrum. No, I'm talking about black, B-L-A-R-K, as the number one energy of life. It is. And it is also very clear that if it is not black, it is not light. If it is not black, there is no light. That is the same as saying without black, there is no life. I am having this conversation with us today just so we can remember who we are as people, because a lot of saying or practices has been intentionally make people that are of energy of life to think that being black is not enough. So I'm reminding us today that the number one energy is black, and I'm referring to people who recognize themselves as B-L-A-R-K. People who refer to themselves as B-L-A-C-K, each to their own. And the key to life is knowing the truth about who you are. And we've heard it several times that it's only the truth that will set you free. So a lot of lies has been purported if you want to look at black from color aspect, but that is not what I'm talking about. However, that has actually had effect, because having to separate things create this sort of rooms for lies. But regardless of that, the truth about who you really are is that will set you free. And that is the reason why Ifeala Ministry brought this conversation to our listening ears today. As people that are B-L-A-R-K, you are the custodian of this energy that I'm talking about. And I'm talking about this energy that gives life today, just so you'll be able to respect your lane and stay in your lane. It doesn't matter whatever lies anybody is saying about who you are, about your person, about your energy. You stay in your lane. You keep your truth. Whatever else the perpetrators will keep. But when you don't even know who you truly are, what are you to do? Ifeala is making it clear to us to have clarity as to the meaning of black. B-L-A-R-K. Black is the number one energy. If it is not black, it is not bright. Without black, there is no life. So the key to this conversation today is that you need to learn to give yourself the respect that is written concerning your life, regardless of what some people might be practicing. And such practices is intended only to undermine the importance of who you really are. But when you know who you really are, no one can undermine you, no one can lie against you, no one can lie to you. Even if they can try and make an attempt to lie against you, short term and long term, in this new light, they are lying against themselves. But you knowing that truth of who you are means at least people can try to lie to you, but you know that you cannot be lied to anymore because you know who you are. You know that you're the number one energy. That energy, that BLARK energy, that black energy, gives harmony, soothes everything. That energy is not a perpetrator of war. That energy is a provider. That energy is a comforter. It is of no use to continue to make it a lifestyle, to be lying against the people who are a custodian of harmony. Yes, it is no use lying against the people that are genuinely and truly a custodian of harmony. I don't expect people who their lifestyle is to be perpetrating wars and all sorts all over the place, wherever they go and whatever they touch. I'm not looking forward to them stopping their lifestyle or the way they always do their things. But for you to keep your harmony, it means you know who you are. Those that are perpetrators of war, of killing, of lying, of all sorts of crimes, you leave them to it. That will be their load. You leave them to it. But when we're talking of oneness of everything, which is the energy that keep giving on, non-ending energy to this world called space, there's no neutral. There's alignment. There's the truth. There's knowing who you are. And you are the BLARK people. You're the custodian of the world and everything that is in it. And that comes with a responsibility. And that responsibility is you making a decision to have harmony in your life and begin to function in that alignment and leave the war perpetrators to keep their war to themselves. What is the energy? That energy of life that is not ending. What is that energy? Call it phyla. Call BLARK. If you don't want to relate to it, because you might say, what is a phyla? I'd never heard of. What is that? It's Jesus. I said, did I say Jesus? ALLAFIA to Jesus. You know, like you never heard of, you don't know what that is. It makes sense if you don't, because you don't know. Or you don't know what, or BLARK or BLACK, whichever one, you don't know what that is. Is it that because there's been a lot of mix up, you know? But when the truth catch you, there will be no mix up in your life again. ALLAFIA. At least you know what energy is. Everything is energy. We know that. Reality is bigger than fact. But that number one energy, in everything being energy, that number one energy is black. So it means you have responsibility. It means you are a custodian of life, of that energy. It means you are, a custodian of light, being that number one energy. So you have to make a decision. No neutral. No neutral. Make a decision to stay in your lane of harmony, so that people who make it their lifestyle to be perpetrating war and killings and all sorts, they will keep their wars and their killings. And that is just what I bring to you today. BLARK people, yet you have to discover yourself, to recover yourself. Then you will know that, the truth has no other name except the truth. That's Ifila. And many people would like to argue everybody's truth is different. I respect that. But if your truth is perpetrating war all over the world and causing commotion, of any sort, then you keep that to yourself. Ifila, heaven and earth and everything in it, has given me the right to declare that harmony is who I represent, is who I am. The energy that you carry is more than able to keep all kind of confusions away from your lane, away from your space. ALLAFIA. On that note, that brought me to the next question. What is the energy of light? What is the energy that keeps giving us non-ending energy, speaking to you and myself? That's what brought me to this next question, which is mismanagement of the energy of the world. Why is it so? Uneven distributions of the energy of the world. Why is it so? Why are you distributing this energy unevenly? And that question simply is directed to the people that are decision makers. That question is directed to the people that are the decision makers. Why is the energy of the world is being distributed unevenly? Because the earth is making it clear through Ifila ministry that the energy that the earth gave to the world So why is this energy being unevenly distributed? And the evidence that we have experienced time and time again, people that are the custodians of this energy of life are the ones that are struggling. I guess the answer is not far-fetched. It is the practices of the decision makers that are incorrect or uneven. Because if the decision makers are even in their practices, the energy of the world will definitely be evenly distributed. Now, we human beings feel or think that we know something, or we have some power, or that we have some tricks, or whatever crafts to fight the earth. Is this really sensible? The earth is speaking to us loud. Being a decision maker is a duty. It's a responsibility to measure everything that Ifala, that universe, has given to our world evenly. So why is the energy of the world not distributed evenly by the decision makers? Why are the people who are the custodians of this energy, Ifala energy, BLARK energy, number one energy? Why is the people who are the custodians of this energy are the people who are suffering in the world? And these people are definitely guaranteed they are not a sinner. The word sin is even just a mere conception. It is very much renewable, just as everything is being given opportunity to be renewed. That is what Ifala Ministry is using me to speak, and to speak to you and to speak to myself. As I'm working with myself to be a better person every day, none of your days excluded from that. You have to make a decision to begin to work on yourself to become a better person, because I will not take responsibility for practices that is not in alignment with how the loving God, the living God, the comforter, the provider has written it. We know all the beautiful names of God. To my clarity, that God is energy, is BLARK, is Ifala, the law of life that is further, the light that is further from most of us, yet again closer to us than we can ever imagine. Or maybe some people have the ability to imagine it. I give honor to the universe. I give all honor to Ifala. That in this new day, make sure you people have the ability to imagine that God are not given the ability to mar the children and the people of this God that I'm talking about. And it's on that truth that I stand upright to say to every one of us, begin to work on yourself to become a better person. Start from exactly where you are. And we must begin with the truth. I'm here to say precisely how Ifala sent me here to speak for to every one of us, including myself. You have to start with the truth. Start with the truth by letting the world know that. Yeah, by letting the world know that the number one energy is black. BLARK. Heaven and earth is in disagreement with people who have made it their practices to continue to suffer the people of Ifala, meaning the people of this energy, the people of this God, the people who are the custodian of this energy. All of you out there, you know yourself, you know that what I'm talking about is the truth, that heaven and earth is in complete disagreement with with your approach, with your practices to this energy of life, to the people who are the custodian of this energy of life. ALLAFIA. To every one of us, particularly to Ifala people, and particularly to people who are able to hear what I'm saying, and most importantly, who are able to begin to make efforts to become a better human being. If I want to go into examples and evidences of the way in which the practices of the fraudsters has somewhat put a disarray and confusion and suffering and whatnot among the people who are the custodian of this beautiful energy called black, the number one energy that Ifeanyi has brought to the surface for us to have this truth, so that we can be able to keep our truth, because that's what the truth does. When you know your truth, you are able to keep your truth. And when you know your truth, nobody can lie to you. People can continue to practice their fraudulent behavior, they can continue to practice their confusion behavior, they can continue to practice their marrying behavior, they can continue to practice their worship or whatever it is they are warring against. In this new day, I can assure you, my brothers and sisters, when you make a decision to stay in your lane and stay in your harmony, heaven and earth know how to keep this war, this confusion, these lies to the people who are perpetrating it. You will not have to take part in it. Claim your name, my brothers and my sisters. Your truth will keep you safe. Your truth will keep you moving forward. Your truth will comfort you. The comforter will comfort you. The provider will provide for you. I say that with authority of Ifeanyi that is above all authority. Photogram comedy. Who don't love laughter? Who don't love laughter? I do. Which word are we going to photogram today? Which word are we going to photogram today? Then, since all one, yes, all join, I have to take it from what Ifeanyi, the gift Ifeanyi gave to us today, as to who we really are as the people. The bits that I'm going to collect from there to marry Ifeanyi, to marry nothing the man not for here. Now beauty of Ifeanyi dey for here. Anyways, from Ifeanyi Ministry, the word we go marry photogram comedy today be decisions making. You hear me so? Decisions making and the decisions maker. You hear them so? Decisions making and the decision makers. Decision making do not make decisions. Decisions makers make decisions. Decisions makers only tell the the decision makers only tell the decision makings what decisions to make. And it makes sense more. I don't know. What do you think? I think it makes sense more. Decision makers only tell the decision makings the decisions to make. I'm not going to mention name, but if you are somebody who they watch YouTube and they follow the thing where they happen for our beautiful country, Nigeria, Africa, today, you know, we look forward, you know, to a brighter day. According to Ifala Ministry, our living God, our beautiful God, our provider, our loving God, our comforter is real. It's a brighter day always. Let's hold on to that. Right, what I yarn is that one of our babas, I'm not going to mention him, that's a personal decision of mine. You know, I say, am I getting political? Maybe I'm a political person. Political. If I like the lies of God, maybe my everything means, you know, yes, so everything, you know, I mean, everything, all joy. So, what I'm going to say now kind of relate to politics in little, so I just thought, I don't know whether I'm a political person or not, so, even if it's in a small way, know what is happening in your world, you know. So yeah, one day try small. One day, I don't know everything, but I try small. Wait till you two, all I'm asking you, they try small. You know, be a decision maker in your own day in your life. Try small, and you know, your Creator will come and help you to be able to try making the greatest decision concerning your life more often. Anyway, one of our bad talk and say, I don't go mention it, I don't say that, but one of our babasha talk and say, but I know they make decision. May I say I'm again. One of our babas talk and say, our president, is our president? Our president. Okay, President Buhari, no, they make decisions. So what that one mean? They say decision makers, they make decision for him before he can make a decision concerning his own country, concerning his own people, concerning his own world. And secondly, this is a serious one, and that one, if I be genuine, it upset me small. No upset for my life. I live in joy all the time, so let's remove that one. We remove upset, Don't be upset too. You don't need that. Anyways, that one we say about the vaccination thing that Tanzania president, is it President Magufuli? Me, I respect that one. I respect that one campaign. I respect that one proper. I know the true talk. You know. So why President Buhari won't be giving people vaccination? For what? That's one thing me I ask. For what you won't be giving people vaccination for? That's one point. Second point. Where is the unity where Ifeala done right before the world was made concerning the continent of Africa? Should people not start to make effort in that regards? We don't want to be seen, for me, as for me, that my own idea. Me, I don't want presidents of my continent to be in disagreement now. you should begin the journey of that unity like today. So President Buhari, why you won't give people vaccination? Me, I no support. I can who be me say to be telling President Buhari, me I no support vaccination. But me I just dey speak in regards to safety, yes, of African people. Why me and that we say vaccination where you don't know the biologists who put the concoction together for their lab. You won't give that vaccination to your own people. Waiting be that one. Even without thinking, in this present day, without thinking at all. Me, I don't respect President Magufuli. I respect her. I respect her. And hopefully, fingers crossed, President Magufuli, maybe no change to keeping on. The loving God, the comforting God will continue to strengthen you in making a decision that is going to be protecting your people. And President Buhari, I don't have anything to say, but I go just yarn ALLAFIA upon your life. And I go yarn that the comforter God, the God that provides everything, will help you to see light, so that you will begin to make a decision that brings light upon the people of Nigeria. ALLAFIA.